What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the film room. And today we are taking a look at Julian Neal, cornerback from Arkansas by way of Fresno State. He's a guy who popped up on my radar because I had one of my friends who's a great scout reach out and tell me, you should watch this guy. So that's what we're doing today. We're taking a look at cornerback again, Julian Neal, number 23 at the University of Arkansas.
Number 23. That's Julian Neal with the interception.
Let's take a look at Mr. Neal. He's up top. All right, let's go. Right here, look like he plays to the boundary. So that's good. Bell. Oh, you were right there. I actually don't mind that though, because he did do a good job of staying on top. I would rather give that a 4-yard gain. Play top down. Good physical tackle. Like, that's a win on first down. Take that all day. He's up top again. Look like he plays right corner. Right or boundary. I'm actually not sure at this moment. He's pressed up. Let's watch his feet and hands. Stab. His eyes. Teach tape. All right. So, he does a good job of stepping with his feet and then shooting that hand, right? Because you want, the whole point of pressing a receiver is to throw off timing. It's not to go up there and not touch the receiver. The whole objective of press is to disrupt timing between the quarterback and the receiver. You do that by using your hands. So he does that initially, which it's a pretty good rep right here. Now his feet and hips are a little wide, but it's nothing that's not correctable. But right here, he's in a good position. Now it looks like they're playing a form of cover 1 or maybe 3 match. Either way, he should stay on this upfield shoulder. So as the play goes on, his eyes, he's peeking back here. Like you see his helmet, his eyes should be on this hip. He should be all in on this receiver right here. Because what happens is he's stacked. He's beat. So now out route, corner route, vertical, he's beat and he's grabbing. So he gets himself in a bad position because his eyes and his feet aren't aligned. His feet are covering his man. His eyes are looking at the quarterback. You can't do both when you're out here playing corner on an island. So he gets in this position trailing, and now, like, this is a terrible position to be in as a DB because you don't know what's going on, when the whole time he should be on this upfield shoulder right here. He should be on this side of things, with now he can see through to the quarterback and then feel the ball being thrown right here. Ooh. But again, that's all correctable because it started out pretty good with being physical at the line of scrimmage and press, because you'll see so many guys on Saturdays and Sundays who get up to the line of scrimmage, act like they're pressing, and I'm not talking about Bill, I'm talking about getting up there and then they do this little shuffle back with their feet and don't touch dudes. If you go up there, use what God gave you, use these hands. All right, playing off. Nope. Coming up to press. Let's see, hands and feet. That's what we're looking for at the line of scrimmage. Good job. That's a good rep right there. Watch this rep right here. Hands, feet, stays on top. That's a winning rep right there. Had he done that on the previous play, he would have been in a much better position. Our guy's up top right now. So he does play to the boundary, but if they can't switch because of tempo, him and the other corner will just stay to their sides. Let's watch him up top right here. He likes to press. Good hands, good feet. All right, got a little open, but like, that's a good rep again, because he disrupts timing on a consistent basis when he presses. It's actually impressive because a lot of college corners struggle playing press on a very consistent basis. But I like what I see from him. All right, he's up top again. He don't use his hands. Okay, and now he got beat. That's where the ball should have gone. And this is why I say when you go up there to press, use your hands, because the time he doesn't use his hands in this play, He got beat badly off the line. And the receiver didn't do anything really. He just gave him inside, outside, back inside, stacked him. Look at the separation. He's not on the body. He has no chance at a seam ball being thrown. Hell, this post safety doesn't have a chance. The ball should have went right here. This is not a good rep right here. When you play press, you have to use your hands. I can't overemphasize that enough. When you're watching guys who don't use their hands, that tends to happen unless they have elite feet, which he does not. He has good feet, but they're not elite. All right, 3rd and 2. We got motion, so we got man coverage. We got to get down. Yep, good closing speed. So right here, when he goes over the top, he has to get down. It's 3rd and 2. You have to know down the distance. So he's what? It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's still 7 yards off in the 3rd and 2 situation. So what he should do is he should come flying through here. He should be right here underneath, right at the sticks, so that he can defend this play. Granted, he does a great job of closing once the ball is thrown, but that could have been prevented had he just came across underneath the backers opposed to going over the top. All right, this is a teaching clip for all recruits, and it's simply about finishing the play. All right, so let's watch this play. Quarterback drop back, sees nothing there. He runs. He's running. Did you see it? Okay. Watch this safety right here. Coming. Finish the play. He's running. He's inbounds. He's running full speed. He's running all the way over there. So if you're going to go over there, finish the play. Watch what he does. He pulled up. He's in the end zone. He's at the 2-yard line. You never know what happens. He could fumble this ball. He could fumble it out the end zone. He could fumble it out of bounds. Finish the play. You do not let up. This is not practice. This isn't your quarterback. You do all this work to run over there full speed as fast as you can, and then you put that on tape. I'm gonna tell you this right now, high school recruits. You put that on tape, that's the reason for a coach not to sign you or to give you less money. Never give coaches any reason to not give you what you've earned. You just did all the work of backpedaling, breaking, getting over there to stop. Finish every play like it's your last play. That's the recruiting tip of the day. My goodness. All right, 2-minute drive. RPO, breakdown. Good tackle. Listen, that is a win. And see, fellas, he didn't go low and waste himself. He came to balance, took him up top, got him on the ground. That is a good fundamental tackle. All right, see what we got here. A little pressure coming. Nah. 4-man rush. He didn't touch him. This is why when you go up there and press, you have to get hands on, because in man coverage, it keeps guys from getting picked as well. So let's see, we got man coverage. He has this guy. He's there. These 3 have these 2. Locked up there. Middle of the field closed. So when they start seeing man coverage, teams run mesh, they run crossers. In order to keep teams from, picking you, you must get hands on. Like not possibly, no, it's mandatory. Get hands on. So watch. He doesn't touch him. Boom. Linebacker gets through. And he gets picked. Big game. This is why when you play press, you got to get hands on. That's the second time I've seen it. That's the first time that it has cost him a big play. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got man coverage. The ball should be going to 2 right here. You got hands late. Hey, that's a good play. Now, because he has so much space out here, I would have been slightly outside, but he's not in a terrible position. Knowing that I have safety help like closer to me because I'm one man inside. But all that being said, he didn't get hands on early. He opened the gate. Like initially, he really did everything wrong. He got hands on late to get him in a position where he can kind of feel and time the hands. Then when the receiver goes up, hands come through, PBU. Clinic tape right there. At the end, the beginning was not a good rep, but at the end, good play. All right. He's up top, hands and feet. Look at that. Total control. Total control at the line of scrimmage. That's what you want out of your corners when they're pressed up. He's right here. Watch his hands and feet, and he eliminates this receiver by all accounts. Good job. Didn't overshoot his hands. He didn't lunge. Wasn't like overly aggressive. He's like hands and feet timed up perfectly. Controlled them. The guy comes back in. He's still on top of the route. That is excellent rep right there. That's an excellent rep of press coverage. All right. 3rd and goal. They're in man coverage. So he doesn't get hands on. Usually I don't like, but watch how he plays this. He tailpipes. He gets right in the hip pocket, closes that window, makes it so that this quarterback, if he throws it, he has a chance to make a play on the ball. Watch it again. Because this guy right here is setting the pick. Offenses love mesh, especially when they know you're in man coverage. So he's supposed to set the pick, but because he's in the hip pocket, he's tailpiping right here. He gets through, doesn't get picked. He's in great position. He wants to throw it here. Can't do it. Ends up scoring anyway, but that's a really good job by Julian right there. Really good rep. All right. We got our guy right here, down bottom. Let's see. Feet, hands, good job. A little grabby, but he eliminates the route. Quarterback wanted to go there. Look, his eyes go straight to one. The single high close, he wanted to go right there on the little bang gate. But when you press and use your hands and feet, this is a really good rep. When you press and use your hands and feet, it disrupts timing on a consistent basis. Like that was a really good rep right there. His feet and hands timed up perfectly. He was a little grabby at the top, but nothing to where the back judge could see it, because that's who calls holding on DBs. So he held with his backside hand. No one can see that. So good rep. All right, Julian, show me something. See what we got. He's pressed up again. Good stab with his hands. He stays on top. You can't see him. All right. He's in great position. Oh, good play. That's the way to go get the ball. That's the way to go attack the ball, hop on it. Look, he does a good job. He doesn't panic. He uses the receiver's body against him. He's strong, clearly. Good play. When you play press and you get hands on and you stay on top of the route, granted he was stacked a little bit, but he's fast enough to be in that position. And the quarterback decides to throw a jump ball, a 50-50 ball. That's what you have to do as a cornerback. Go up, hop on it, make the play. Julian Newman, really good play. Now, tell me in the comments, what do y'all think Julian Newman is? I know what I think. I think he's probably a 4th, 5th round pick with a lot of upside in the right system. But make sure you drop a comment, like, subscribe, because this guy's a baller that no one's talking about. That's a wrap for Film Room Friday. It's me, Brandon Ross. Hit like, follow, and subscribe for more player breakdowns every week. And if you want to learn how to scout like a pro, head over to filmroomadvisory.com. See you next time, back in the film room.